everyone, it's Espi here with Pac Ave Records, and I'm joined with the incredible Fiji. Fiji, thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course, I'm just chilling, so.
I'm so happy to be getting to know you today. So, Fiji, tell us, how exactly did music come about for you? How young were you when you realized this is what I want to do? I would love to hear some more background on you as an individual and also as a musician.
Okay, so music started for me as a love when I was a kid. It started with piano lessons and listened to a lot of funk music, a lot of R&B. And then from there, I discovered rap through my older brother. And so for me, hearing such legendary producers at the time like J Dilla, like Pharrell and the Neptunes, I think that's really just a great inspo and a great drive for me to keep going. Started picking up drums, taught me rhythm. And then from there, I just kept producing, kept rapping, kept practicing, and yeah, I'm in love with it.
I love that you bring up these incredible names, such as Pharrell, because that leads me to my very next question. What are some of your biggest inspirations growing up, and not only within music, but maybe just life in general for you? Who was your support system, and just music aside, to how did this journey come about for you in terms of what or who inspired you the most?
Melody-wise, I say hyphy and 2010s rap. Rhythm-wise, drum-wise, I say Pharrell. To Kissland, that whole album by The Weeknd, those drums, the production is insane, bro. I love that album so much. Support system-wise, I'd have to give that to my mom and my dad. Even though they're not together, I think that they do a great job of teaching me music on their own time, and letting me just hone my craft, hone my abilities, live life.
Mm-hmm. No, I love to hear that you have, inspirations in the music world, but also inspirations in your personal life, because I know, and I've heard that not a lot of artists, have that within their lives, don't have that privilege. So it's super awesome to hear that you have that, on your side. Run us through, the songwriting process. How small were you when you started writing, if that was anything of your interest, or how did, that discovery came about for you?
Songwriting is a bit of an interesting journey. I used to write a lot, but I was never confident in my voice. So I'd always be like, nah, I gotta wait till I'm older. And then eventually I was older and I was like, okay, I need to stop can I cuss on here or not?
Yeah.
I need to stop BSing. And yeah, I think really practicing it, flow, how I should sound on things. Different beats require different sounds, and I feel like some people don't get that. And if it's right to rap or sing on something too, I think you really got to take that into consideration.
Shed some light on some of your favorite projects that you've worked on, or if you have that one song that you feel strongly about, you feel so proud about. I'd love to hear how that process was for you, and how are you coming about discovering your own individual sound?
Neo Souls is one group that I co-produce for. They have great R&B songs coming soon. Shout out Delia, and shout out Caitlin too. Another great artist that I work with, producer, is Aiden, and another one too is Zach. And especially Zach and I, we're gonna have some great stuff coming out this summer. Miss X, that's one that's coming. So I'm really excited to show y'all what's coming up next, and how we're really gonna lay shit down. I'm really hyped.
No, yeah, it sounds super exciting. It sounds super hype, and it sounds like your creative process, is definitely going to keep all of us on our toes. With that being said, tell us, where can we find you? What are all your social medias? Because we would love to stay updated on all your upcoming projects and all your music endeavors.
Y'all can find me as Saint Fiji. I am no saint though, but we are all of the higher beings above, so you got to keep that in mind. Life's a gift. But you guys can find me at Saint Fiji on SoundCloud, YouTube, soon Spotify, Apple Music. And yeah, I'm really hyped for y'all to see what's going on.
I love to hear it. And one last question for you, Fiji, before you head out. What is something that you would tell your younger self when beginning this music journey? Or maybe just to put things in another perspective, like what's something that you would tell someone that's just beginning their music journey? Just, to give them a little bit piece of advice, or maybe just shed some, light on how exactly it was for you coming up.
I got you. Give yourself time. It took a long time for me to like really find my confidence in myself, music wise, to share that, to work with people, to really have no shame in myself, you know what I'm saying? So give yourself time to develop, to grow, to hone your abilities. Be patient, bro. Just really be patient. It will come. If people don't understand it at first, you just gotta make them understand. That's something I learned from many other artists too, through interviews and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Sounds so beautiful. Again, thank you so much, Fiji, for hanging out with us today. And again, it's Espi here with Pac Ave Records. We will catch you in the next one.